Good morning, guys. Today is April 26th, and we're gonna make a review about Ethereum. And today's Monday. Okay, so I'm gonna start by on the weekly time frame, and we are this candle closed yesterday, and this candle the last time I did a review about that, this candle was red. Then Ethereum managed to go back and close nicely, and we opened yesterday around 7 at 22.97, and now this morning we're already at 25.16. Now that's a good news, in the sense that on a daily time frame, let me show you, the MACD histogram is still red, but we do have price that stay in the range. Now this is a typical presentation of a sideways movement. Usually if we have a sell-off or if we have a bear movement, when the histogram is red, the price goes down, or at least they are in the moment they are going down. But if they are green and they don't go up, or they are red and they stay stable, usually that is a indication for a sideways movement. So there is a possibility of going up, and the reason why is because many other coins, including Bitcoin, for example, that's Bitcoin on 4-hour time frame, and that's Bitcoin on daily time frame, the correction was a little bit more pronounced. For example, Bitcoin did 26% down. In a bull run, 26 30%, 26 to 30% on a daily time frame for Bitcoin is a decent correction. Most correction we had, they are around that range. For example, the one we had in the beginning of the year was around 30%, and in many other bull run we had even those in the past, like in the last 2017, for example, these are like 30, they are in the region of 20 to 30% correction. So usually Bitcoin correction are around 20, 25 and 30%. So yesterday I told you that you need to pay attention to Bitcoin presentation, and this is gonna give us an indication about the overall market trend. And this line right there, even though it's not it was a potential trend line, because we do have 2 torches and not 3, but this didn't hold up. I was expecting a little bit more drop, but the bulls, if you can see this candle on a 4-hour time frame, the bulls, they create a massive rejection, and this rejection right there is the diversion, in a sense that you can pay attention to this probably in a 1-hour time frame. It's probably like exactly, so it's probably there in a 1-hour time frame. The diversion we've been looking for probably happens when I was sleeping. So we have a low, this one is lower than this one, then you have a dip right there, a small diversion but very decent, since we are in a bull market. Now I think that we are in a sideways market. So sideways is a little bit strange. We still have to pay attention to Ethereum for one reason, and the reason why we have to pay attention to Ethereum is there is a probability that the correction is about to end right now. But the interesting thing about Ethereum is that we did not really dip, and that some of you didn't like the fact that we've been waiting to enter and the price is not going down. But it is actually it's actually a good news. The reason is, if it's not going down, that means 2 things: holders are not selling it, and short sellers, they are not touching it. In other words, bears are afraid of Ethereum. And that's interesting, because they did short Bitcoin, but when it comes to Ethereum, most people that are holding, they don't sell. So in a 4-hour time frame, we have this. Now at that moment, you guys gonna have to make a decision, because there's many things that can happen here. We can still go down, because this zone of 2500 to 2600 is still a pretty strong resistance, because we did react 2 times violently. So I'm kind of curious to see how we're gonna react to this. But there is another way to do this, and I think we should pay attention to. Okay, the 1-hour time frame, you need to pay attention. The reason why I put these 2 moving averages, because usually if I did not catch a swing, now on my video about time frame, I clearly told you that the 1-hour time frame is a time frame that I use in order to make specialized entries. Now let's say that I am late and I didn't catch the swing. Now I go in the 1-hour time frame, and these 2, you can use the 55.99 or the 5100. So it can be 55 EMA and 99 EMA, or it can be the 5100 EMA. Now when you have that cross right there, you're gonna go ahead and look for the lower swing. Okay, look for the lower swing, something like this. Okay, and the actual top we are dealing with, and you use your Fibonacci tools, and then you study that with. Then once you have this one, now this is a very specialized way to enter a trade. If you are late and you did not catch a swing, that would be the situation in which we're expecting a dip and it doesn't happen. So you can do it like that and try to catch those 3 levels, the 38, the 50, and the 61. Another way to do this is to select this entire block right there, and that will be the only exception in which I'm going very low. For an example, 5 minute and 5 minute. Yeah, so I can go very low. The reason why I place this box is because I want to make sure that I am in the zone that I am selecting, and then I'm gonna try to catch the last wave on the 5-minute time frame. That is extremely specialized way to enter a swing, because these time frames are specialized, especially for day traders. So going on my lower time frame somewhere here, and I'm gonna try to catch something here, the last swing on the 5 minute, and I'll probably take the 38, 50, and 61. And my position size, they're probably gonna be like smaller than that, you know. I only put my analysis on the channel, but I will place my trades on the virtual Bitcoin server. Now that will be a very specialized way to enter. Now the other thing you need to pay attention, the other thing you need to know, is that there is 2 conditions to take a loss if you decide to enter like this. The first condition to take a loss is if we go back and pass this last, okay, wait, oh man, if we go back and pass this last 4-hour swing, so I'm gonna place it in red. It's like you select the zone, so we're gonna have to stay between this range. If this is a sideways movement, oh man, if this is a sideways market, we're probably gonna bounce between that. If not, we're gonna keep going up. But in either way, remember that we're gonna select this zone and use your Fibonacci tool to enter the last wave, either on the 1 minute. You can use this one, swing this entire thing. You can use this entire thing. You know, that might take you a little bit more time, or you can go in a 5-minute time frame and select the last swing. Always take the highest highs and the lowest low, and then try to catch the 38, 50 or 61%. Now, I haven't posted videos about how to use Fibonacci and this kind of thing, but that would be the way to do it. Now, these positions, if you place them, you need to wait for them to be filled for the day. If they do not fill for the day, you're just gonna remove these orders, because if you decide to enter that way, these positions must be filled for the day. Otherwise, you're gonna have to wait for another way to enter using a different strategy. So I might make videos about different strategies to enter, but for now, this is what I'm gonna do, and I'll place my orders on the server. So that's it for today's guys, and have a good one. Take care. Bye.